Now we start live on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. If you don't know, it's Talk and Talk. It's a platform to learn language. We have here some language like Italian, French, Spanish, English, like this immersion, and German. And it's a safe place. Also, it's comfortable to have a talk and learn about your mistakes. If not anyone here correct you, so it's a safe place for to learn and discover another language. I'm not a teacher. I am a student like you, and today you have a very interesting them here. We talk about learning language with movies and TV shows. Fernanda, can you introduce yourself and after that read and answer the first question?
Yes. Hello, girls. Good night. My name is Fernanda. I am 27, 60 years old. I am telecommunication engineering student. I am beginning in English. Today I am returned a student in English once again. I was stopped in student in English, but today return. I still need a lot of support in English formulation phrases. My free time, I watching moving, practice exercise. I walking shopping. That's it. Number one, how can watching movies and TV show help you learn a new language? Uh, I see a lot of people talking about how watching series in the movies helping with learning the language. But I feel like I cannot because um, I I end up forgetting the words later. Tipo, eu acabo esquecendo as palavras depois que eu assisto. Então, eu não adaptei ainda com esse método.
Okay, and for you, Camila, can you introduce yourself and answer the first one?
Yeah, sure. Good evening, girls. My name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, the capital. And I've been here in Talking Talk since March or April 24. I work as an accountant in an energy company. And about this question, I guess for me, the best way to learn English by movies and TV shows, it's about try to understand the speed of them speaking English, the natural speed for them, or try to understand the not the word by word because they are always connected and put in together. So I guess for me, the most important is to understand the context. I try to do that. Last year, I decided to watch it 3 months in a row without subtitles and was really good for me about my listening. I could understand the speed of the words in the conversation. And then I decide to give up about this, and I can see the difference. I tried to watch it. Severance for me was really hard to understand. I don't know what's happening. I cannot watch it, Severance, without subtitles. It's like impossible to understand. And Silo for me, that's okay. I can follow the conversation. For me, is better. So I guess it's really good because we can see the same words in movies and series happening all the time. So maybe we can become familiar with that. So for me, is something like this.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. For me, it's the same. I don't understand at all, but I understand the context. But like you said, Severance, it's impossible to watch it because I guess it's a lot different words, in the context. So for me, I couldn't understand. But I guess, like you said, Silo, the season two, I watched with the subtitle in English was very okay. But I guess another series I couldn't understand without subtitle, it's White Lotus, because I guess have a lot idioms in the contest, and I couldn't understand. And for me, it's very hard to understand. Uh, oh, I forgot to introduce myself and I start to answer. I'm Camila. I'm 32 years old. I'm living at Aracaju, Sergipe. I am working as a product design in an outsourcing company. In my free time, I really like to watch movie series because that choose this them for us today. I really like to draw, so I try to draw more because I guess draw it's about practice. When you practice more, you could do drawing better. And that's it about me. About the question again, I guess for me was the main point of my learning English because I guess my first step in English was my listening because I listen a lot. I guess I told you, Camilina, know the immersion about the podcast, whole podcast, criminal podcast.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I listen a lot this type of things in the pandemic and after the pandemic. And I guess when I take more attention for my listening, my speaking stay better too. So when I practice a lot the listening, but sometimes it's so boring to do this, because I guess when I listen a lot in English, my brain is tired. I don't know, you have the same when I listen about 3 hours in the same day. So I guess for me, the learning with the movies was crucial in the beginnings, but now I guess it's about maintain the learnings, So I need to do this because that. Camila, can you read the second question?
Yes, I sent to you the podcast that I try to listen in English. The name is Serial. It's about true crime, but for me, it's really hard to understand because the person speaks really natural, not fast. Because for us, it's fast, but for them, it's natural. And I listened the first episode more than 3 times just to try to understand all the history. And then, okay, now I can go and understand. So this is one of my favorites. Let me read the next one. Do you prefer watching with subtitles or without? Why? It depends. If I know the contest or if this series not so crazy about servers, I guess we have these crazy ideas changing all the time. It's hard to get what is really happening. I remember, girls, I'm gonna share with you. We are on YouTube, but I will share with you. I decide to watch it, Stranger Things. I was studying English in that time, and I decided to watch it without subtitles, just in English. And then the next day, I was talking with someone in the company, and the person say, "Oh, and how about the girl?" And I said, "The girl for me, it's a boy." So I was totally nuts about this series. I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's a girl." I didn't notice. So I guess this is the big
11.
yes, and I was
11.
thinking it was a boy. Can you imagine? This is crazy. So I guess nowadays I can watch it and understand for real what is really happening. And I guess we can I prefer without subtitle, but depend of the TV shows and series because sometimes the content it's really hard to understand. I watch it without subtitles, The Crown. was really difficult for me at the beginning, but then you maybe I don't know what's happening. I think our ears is become natural and then you go like understand. So I guess in my opinion depends of the contest.
Okay. Well, thank you, Camila. And for you, Fernanda. Oh, I forgot to say, I remember you. You still progress because in the first semester I passed, I guess few months ago, you talk a lot in Portuguese. Now you introduce yourself in English. Congrats. I remember. You stay a little bit nervous in the immersion, I remember, but now you very great. Congrats. Go ahead, answer the first or the second.
Um, I haven't tried watching a movie with the English subtitles and in Portuguese áudio, but I feel like I'm not watching it carefully. Eu não consigo prestar atenção. Oh my God, subtitles, oh my God, a cena, eu fico, I'm very confused for me acompanhar totalmente.
Okay, I got it. I guess for me, I realized the moment I start to really understand English was when I start to watch a movies and understand not reading the subtitle, you know. And the first time this happened, it was so great. I think, oh, I understand English, you know. I guess it was very amazing. I never forgot this moment, but I don't remember what the things I watched. I remember was in the cinema, but I don't remember the movies, you know. But I guess it was very great because you couldn't understand the things and then you don't need the pass a lot of time reading because sometimes I guess we lost some visual things like silo. It's a thing very visual, you know. And I guess we need to pay attention. But I guess now I try to watch it for have a free time when I or be fun. And sometimes I put it the subtitle in English because sometimes I couldn't follow the sentence with the listen, you know, so I need to use the subtitle. But my guilty is several I did with subtitle in Portuguese because it's impossible to understand for me sometimes because it's a lot dialect. I guess it's this word. It's severance, and I need to pay attention because if I don't understand this episode, the next one I need to solve again the last one. So because that I try to do with the subtitle in Portuguese. But for example, I back to watch Yellow Jacket. I don't know you know Fernando or Camila. And now I watch it very easily with the subtitle in English. It's okay for me because it's not a very dense dialect like Severance. It's a very teenage season. And I guess for me it's more easy this. Fernanda, can you read the 30 question, the three question? The question three.
Yes. Number 3. What kind of movies or TV show are best for language learning? Uh, for me, I have never applied this type of method for my study, but they say that's more relaxed serials like Friends are good. Falam que a série Friends é muito boa para estudar, para aprender, mas eu ainda não. Acho que eu vou até começar a ver hoje um episódio, sabe? Não custa nada.
I never watch, guys. I never watch. I never watch this series. That's it.
E vocês têm alguma indicação?
Oh, Silo, all the time. I recommend Silo and Severance. Severance in Portuguese it's ruptura. Did you watch it?
Olha, nem em português eu entendi. Tô entendendo.
Oh, really? Ruptura, the name in Portuguese. I share the trailer with you.
Não, nem
It's
Ruptura eu tô
amazing
entendendo.
series.
Eu já assisti um pouco em português, but I don't understand o series em total, sabe? Não tô entendendo a série.
Okay. Okay. I put it here. I know the series. I and Camila watched Silo, the name. It's about science fiction. It's a society on the society, I guess. She living in the earth like a shout. Abrigo is shout. Camila, I forgot. Yes, right? Shout.
Yes.
Okay. In a shout, and in the earth have a poison like that, and the people can go get out. If people get out, people die. So it's very interesting series. And the second, it's about a lot scenes underwater, and the actors did this scene. So because that's so amazing, the season 2. I guess this boat it's very great. But I guess Yellow Jacket I couldn't recommend because it's a series very confusing. And I still watch it because I like the actors and the characters about, but it's a very sad series, I guess, and very confused. But I like because it's the series I watch it in my lunchtime, this type of thing, because that I really like this series. And my favorite in this time after Severance, it's White Lotus. It's about a hotel and dumb, rich people. And because that's so amazing. It's a little bit comedy with drama. It's very confused, but it's very great season. And now the season is in Thailand. So it's very great series. Yes, I read the 40. How does hearing native speakers in movies improve pronunciation? For me, it's a lot important to do that. I start to watching Iceland Irish series, so but I forgot the name. Let me see. I have here in my list. Oh, I don't find it's a series, Irish series, but I forgot the name and I don't found but it's about criminal things. In the another mention I remember, but now I don't remember. So it's so hard to understand the English of Irish people. So this is my huge challenge. I watched about 3 episodes. It's about criminal things. And I guess it's important to listen another accent because in my case, I needed to understand other accents in the real world because I did some interviews and I don't pass for the second step because I don't understand the recruiter. For example, Indian people I have a very, it's hard for me to understand. And some people in Europe have a strong accent like Italian sometimes. Mexican have a accent sometimes, but I guess for me it's my huge talent because in United States I have the very hard for me understand the Texan Austin accent because it's very strong, I guess because it's another area. I guess New York, Los Angeles, it's very common. It's more familiar for us because we listen a lot movies with this accent. But when I listen for the first time, a Texan guy talk with me was the most strange thing I listened in my life. More harder than Indian people, you know. I don't know for you the same, Camila, but for me it's hard to understand some accent because now that I try to improve, listen another movies because I guess America it's the comfortable zone for us learners of English, you know.
Yes, I will share with you, girls, a channel that you can watch it about movies and series, and they teach us about grammar, and you can follow about everything, follow a scene of specific movie and TV show. So I guess it's important. And one of the guys, it's a Brazilian. So it's really good because you cannot hear the accent from him. He is like a native speaker. He's really good. And I love this channel. Maybe it's a good opportunity to try to watch something in another language that we feel afraid. And about what Fernanda said, a type of some series and movies. Maybe if you like some animated movies, like, I don't know, if you have watched Shrek more than 5 times in Portuguese, I guess you can try to watch it in English because you know what are they speaking, you know? So I guess could be something. I started watch some animated movies from kids, like I don't know, fairy tale. You can try. For me, it's like the best because you can learn and you can pay attention to the intonation. So for me, it's like the best to start. Maybe I don't know. Cinderella, these movies, you know, like I forgot the other about the emotion. This is really famous. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Even in Portuguese. Oh, I forgot. But yeah,
Encanto?
no, the other one about the Alegria. I forgot the name.
Oh, divertidamente. I forgot
Yes,
in
you can.
English.
Yes, you can try to watch these movies. Disney, I guess, in general, it's really good to practice, I guess. And about about the question, about the intonation, from, oh gosh, this is really hard. On Netflix, I guess you can try to find different assets to listen. So I guess it could be a good way to practice. Or get a music maybe from another country speaking in English, and then you try to listen. I guess this is practice. We can listen and listen more than 100 times, I guess.
And for you, Fernanda, the question four.
Yes. I have tried, Camila, watching movie series em English. Obrigada, thanks pela indicação. Uh, let's go number 4. I believe I believe that it helps help to see how they say some expression. I have to listen, like learning some con- contraction, contrações, né? Eles falam tudo muito contraído. Então eu acredito que assistir ajuda você, isso aqui significa isso. That's it.
Thank you, Fernanda. I will read the five. Have you ever learned a new word or phrase from a movie? What was it? Oh, it's hard to remember some words. I guess the first one I really like it's what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Because it's I remember now. And I gotta go. I guess to I remember this thing because in the beginnings I said I got go, and the American said I gotta go. It's the same word like that, but I don't remember another. And you, Fernanda, you remember another word or
I
phrase?
don't example. Nothing, nothing.
And you,
I don't
Camila, go
remember. I
ahead.
don't remember.
Oh, sorry. You don't remember? I remember this boat because I guess it's very interesting sad. I gotta go. And I guess because that I remember. And you,
I
Camila.
I think I have the same feeling as you. Maybe we don't understand, like I gotta go. If you need to write this, you're gonna put I gotta go. Like doesn't make sense. And then you get it what they are saying. So it's like, oh my gosh, I need to say that. So natural. And Fernanda said about Friends. I never watched Friends, and I never watched The Office. I guess this series help us to get the English. Another one is Gilmore Girls. I never watched it. I'm just sharing here, but I never watched it. And these TV shows can help us to say this as like we are saying here. How are you doing? What's happening? What's up? What is going on? So these ways to speak natural, I guess this series help us a lot to get this way to speak. Like if you try to say the same way from then, I remember that on Friends, some character, I don't remember the name, always was trying to beating someone, and he say, "Are you doing? Are you doing?" I guess is Shane, the name of the guy, and he, quando ele estava dando em cima de alguém, ele falava, "How are you doing?" in a specific way. So we learn these ways to speak because they are doing so funny. So I guess it's a good opportunity, but I don't remember specific words. I remember on Severin about the Audi, about the person outside, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is Audi? What is that? I was trying to understand. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And then this is not an English word; it's like a nickname, maybe. For because of this, it's really hard to understand Severin. So I decide to give up because they use different words, right? I guess it's Audi. I don't remember
Yes, I
the
guess it's about outside the people, right?
Yes,
The
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. I never realized that. I
Yes.
listen and I don't think about it because I understand. I guess it's about people outside. I think it's, but I don't. It's a great word. Audi. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Fernando, can you read the next one? Girls, I forgot. Six? Yes. Question six, right? Yes. Question six.
Question 6. How often do you watch movies or show in the language you're learning? I, I don't want to Haitian método mais study. Essa imersão não foi pra mim. Enfim, eu só sei falar. I don't
Oh, it's
know.
a challenge.
I don't remember. I forget. I
But you understand the question?
yes,
You
yes.
understand the six? Oh,
To be quite
okay.
honest, I haven't ad, added, adicionei de study my método study método to do to my routine very often. What usually do you watching? I have a try. Um, I have a try assistir Imersão TNT. Eu prefiro assistir o TNT, porque tem os assuntos, tem as perguntas. Eu acredito que as pessoas. Eu consigo entender mais vocês. Inclusive, Camila Ribeiro, no caso, eu geralmente assisto a sua. ou a da Andrea no YouTube. Aí, então assim, eu não assisto série, mas eu assisto TNT. Ok. I don't, I don't subtitles, but I get, eu consigo, eu consigo entender. Understand yours, vocês. Não sei se é assim que fala. Se ficou claro.
Okay, I got it. It's clear. I guess about series movie, it's about your for fun. Sometimes you don't need it to focus and oh, I need to understand that. I guess like for me and Camila was more about that. We really like some seasons, and for me in the beginnings don't have dublagem in Portuguese, so I need to for watch the things in the same at the same time it's happening. I need to to understand a little bit about the English because I am an anxious people. So I don't. It's not possible for me. For example, I watch a series. It's shared in the global play. The name is From. It's in Portuguese. It's Origin. For the delivery in Brazil in doubly Portuguese, it's about 8 months last the first episode shared in the US. So it's no fair. I spend 8 months to watch my season, my favorite season because the English. So because that I am adapt to to watching movies and series more in my routine. And for you, Camila, it's question.
I try to watch it something every day, even for, I don't know, 5 minutes. I try to be in touch every day about something in English because I guess it's important to be aware about everything. I in the morning I watch some news on YouTube from channels abroad just to try to get the news. It's really hard because they speak really fast. But I would share with Fernanda, you can put some channels for kids on YouTube. It's really good to get the way they speak. I had an English teacher and he had a daughter and she was 2 years and he said for us like my daughter will be fluent first than you guys. And we are like, oh my gosh, teacher, don't say that. Because the girl was always listening something in English, singing songs in English. So it's good, really good to try to listen something, watch some movies for kids, I guess. This helps a lot.
Another thing I like a lot. It's watching interviews in English because I love movies and series. So for me, it's normal to try to watching this type of thing. So last month, no, in April, we have back the Last of Us, the season two. I stay hope about this season about 2 years because it's a huge time of pause of the season. So now we have a lot. I have a lot interviews about the actors. So I try to do that all my day. I watch about 30 minutes of interview. I guess it's very important because the people, the character don't have the same accent. For example, the principal, it's a Latin people. He have a little bit accent. Some people like the another principal, Ellie, the name of character. She's from British. She have accent of British. So I guess it's important to have this contact because in the city, I guess the same in Brazil, the people don't have the accent, have the same American global accent, it's very insane. Because I don't know if you saw the accent of the principal of Silo, the blonde girl. She have an accent very hard, strong, And the season we don't have it, she don't have this accent. So it's very insane that. I guess we have a time for the last one. Camila, can you choose if you the The second
Yes.
or other one?
Let me see. Number 9, how can pausing and repeating scenes help with language learning? I did it years ago, but for me became so overwhelming to try to watch this and pausing all the time and search the meaning of the word. So for me, it was like a tough activity to do. So what I try, it's sometimes watch it in with the Portuguese subtitles first, and then take and put English subtitles later, and watch again without subtitles. This could be something that really helpful. But I don't have too much patience to do that. Imagine watching the same episode 3 times. So for me, it's like exhausting to do. So I guess this could be a great option to watch it more than one time the same episode to get to try to understand. I put another channel here. I guess it's like an easy way to learn. It's like not so hard about not for kids, but it's not so difficult. But for me, it's like watch the same episode in different way. I guess this is the best for me.
Thank you, Camila. And for you, Fernanda, the eight, right? The
8 or
question
9?
repeats eight?
I say number 9. How can
9.
pausing and
Nine,
repeating?
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
be I believe that it can help you understand words better, train your language listening skill. I That's it. Acredito que ajuda. Você já ouviu, você já vai dizer isso. Ah, tá, isso significa isso. Eu acho que ajuda.
Uh, For me, I guess I don't have patience for do that, but sometimes I need it, like severance. Sometimes I don't understand the sentence because sometimes Mark talk very speed, when he stay anxious, and then sometimes I need to back. But I guess it's very hard. It's hard to do this because I don't have patience to do this. I like to watch all. And the next episode, you have the resume in the beginning of the episode. If I understand, I'm hoping the resume I could understand. Oh, guys, I put it I close the rooms, Andrea. You come back. It's very sad when they don't have all in the main room because I guess the Daniel was very nice to talk today. Raider is back.
Yeah.
Uh, and for you, Andrea, how the them and the conversation today?
Yes, I
And I
like
have a
it.
question for you. What is your favorite series?
My favorite
The
series.
whole time, the whole time.
Oh my gosh, I think my favorite series is The Crown and como é que é lá? O Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders. Oh my gosh, I love this.
Okay. The
Yes,
British accent, right?
yes. And The Crown is really nice. So I was so emotional when the queen died because I was watching the series. So they know a little more about the history, her history. So I get really emotional. And the conversation was
Yes.
amazing. I love it.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. And for you, Veronica, the same question. What's the favorite season, series in your life in the whole time, not in the present?
I love it, many series, but the last series I watched in Portuguese, no English, because it's more long. The Walking Dead, many
Oh,
series.
okay.
Tô viciada.
And you, Hayden? Veronica, the immersion you was great. You
Ah,
have a fun?
yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. And you, Haida, what this season series favorite for you in the whole time, not in the present?
So I liked a lot the Prison Break. I I liked it a lot, and the Blind Spot. I think Ponto Cego is very good. I like it, and I'm not to watch a lot of series, but I like to watch sometimes, and I like I forgot the name of the series of the lawyers. Oh my gosh, I forgot the
How to
name.
get away with
Sweets?
tomorrow?
Sweets, yeah,
Uh,
Sweets. Yes,
okay.
yeah, thanks. I like it a lot. And about the conversation was so good with André and Veronica. Good question. Good to training. I was, I think, 2 weeks without participating because I was working a lot, and I back now. And I a little slow, but it's good to training. Very good, Camilo. Thanks for the immersion.
Okay. Thank you, Ada. And for you, Fernanda, was the immersion for you? If you have a favorite season, you said about you don't like a series, but you have one in the past.
É, I have. Eu já assisti Get. Como Defender o Assassino, né?
Okay,
Ele
get away
falou.
to tomorrow.
É muito
Viola
boa, porém
Davis.
eu
It's
assisti em
amazing.
português. Essa série é maravilhosa. Eu acho que eu
Okay.
vou assistir novamente. Aí eu vou botar em inglês.
Yes, because it's important to saw the act of Viola, the voice, the tone of
Yes,
Viola,
yes.
because she's
É
amazing
mais
actress.
emocionante, né? Ela é sensacional.
Yes, totally. And for you, Camilo, I curious about that. The favorite series in the whole of your life.
Oh my gosh, I guess for me, I would say Breaking Bad because was the first TV series that I watched on Netflix and I finished and I felt like, oh my gosh, was like years ago and for me it was really great because I watched all the seasons and the other it's Grey's Anatomy because I am struggling to finish until now. So I guess I have some emotional connection with the series because remember that I started years ago and now I can see the difference from the characters. So I guess I would say Breaking Bad and Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, and for me, it was the Haunting Hill's House. It's my favorite series all the time because it's a horror series. I like a lot this genre of this them of movies and series. And I get the second one. It's I repeat you, Camila, because I love Breaking Bad, and I watch it in the time chronological time, so I need to anxious about the next season. And I guess it was very amazing the end, It's a very shocked the way these people work. And I guess it was very important to end in the five because I don't know you know, but it exists a maldição about the season five because the season passed for the five and if there was the season, for example, Supernatural, Dexter, and another list of seasons. We don't have a great future before after the season five. I don't know you realize that, but I have this theory in my life because a lot of series have this problem when they pass for the season five. Girls and boys, that's it. Thank you for today. It was amazing mention. Unfortunately, I couldn't talk with only you in this mention, but it was great. Thank you for coming, and I see you in the next immersion.
Thank you, Camila.